YouTube, what's good guys? We're back with another weekly diaries. I mean, these aren't necessarily weekly diaries, they're more like monthly, but I try to make them whenever I get the time. And I've been actually enjoying making these type of videos where I'm kind of just chatting with you guys and showcasing some outfits that I'm currently either wearing or that I'm gonna be wearing. So it is fall season, you know, some of you, this is your favorite season, especially the fashionistas, myself included. So we're gonna throw on some fits, do a little bit of light layering, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. I have about 4 or 5 outfits that I want to showcase, so sit tight and let's jump into it as always. Starting off with outfit number 1, we have some earth tone colors, and I don't think I've ever started a video with a colorful outfit. For the most part, it's probably just an all black outfit, but it's fall season and we're gonna try to do some colors for these upcoming videos. I'm not making any promises, but we are gonna try. But kicking it off, we have, we're gonna start with the shoes actually, because these are probably my favorite pair of boots that I own currently in my wardrobe. I mean, they just work so well with so many things in my wardrobe. These are the Swordberg pointy toe boots. I do think they still have them on their website. So if you guys aren't familiar with the brand, definitely make sure to check them out. They're based in Berlin, Germany. And then we have my new pair of jeans. These are definitely going to be one of those pairs that I'm gonna be wearing a lot. These are by a brand called Kaki. It's a Japanese brand, and these are a size 3. And I had actually pulled a size 4 to try it on, but they were just a little bit too long. I feel like the size 3 fits perfectly. It still drags a little bit, which I don't mind. And I actually had someone comment on one of my Instagram pics, or maybe they DM'd me asking, you know, what do I do when my jeans or my trousers drag? So I have 2 options. Either if they're too long, like let's say my Rick Owens trousers, Rick Owens usually makes their length pretty long so that you can go and get it tailored to how you want it to fit, or you can just let them drag. I personally, I am kind of in between, to be honest. So for example, for a pair of jeans like these ones, honestly, I wouldn't do anything to them, because at the same time, when you get them hemmed, they kind of tend to lose their shape sometimes. So for me, for something like this, I wouldn't do anything. I'll let them drag. It's not too bad, so I'm fine with that. But for example, the size 4, which maybe I'll insert some videos here because I did try them on, I would definitely need to get them hemmed. But the problem is, sometimes when you get a pair of jeans hemmed, they just don't fit the same way that you would like them to fit. So I would say I'm in between. So do what you want with that information. Moving on, we have this belt. This is my Nellos belt, which I talked about in my last video. Make sure to check out the brand if you're not familiar with them. And then for the top, this is by a brand called Carter Young. You guys let me know if you end up purchasing this on Essence. Please drop a comment down below. This is a beautiful top. I think this is perfect for the fall. It's 100% wool. It's light, it fits good. You don't really have to wear anything underneath. Like if you want to wear a tank top underneath, you can. But for me, I just kind of wear it like this. And I love how it just sits perfectly and sort of complements these khaki jeans. Second outfit, we have some army green tones. Starting off with, let's start off with the jeans because these jeans are amazing. These are the ACNE Studios jeans, new season. This is a size 34 and a 32 length. And these are called the Fit 2006 jeans. And I think this is a repeat from possibly their 2006 collection. I don't know if it was spring, summer, or fall, winter. These are way more aligned with my style and what I like to wear. Shoes, now these are the Sanj and From the First collab. And to be honest, I don't wear these as much as I wear my brown one. You guys have seen me style my brown one various times with so many things. And the problem with these green ones is that it's very difficult to find something to style them with, even though I could just do like an all black with a pop of color, which I've done in the past. But I still prefer going with a brown and black instead of a black and an army green. Hoodie is by Greg Ross, one of my favorite hoodies to wear during the fall, man. I love wearing this hoodie. I got it in a size extra large. It has these padded shoulders. I do wish I would have gotten it in a size large though, because the extra large has really long sleeves, which I always have to roll up. This top is by Eco Slaughter, size extra large, and honestly, This still looks good, but I do prefer the outfit with the hoodie, to be honest, because I don't know why, but I'm not too convinced with this top here. It does fit nicely, but I think I like it better with a black pair of trousers instead of these jeans. Moving on to outfit number 3, we have another one of those cowboy looks, which I've honestly been enjoying wearing these looks throughout the summer. And the boots, I decided to go with the black boots by Soderbergh once again. I just kind of felt like I had originally pulled the brown boot by Sanjan from the first, which I've been wearing quite a lot this summer. But I don't know, for some reason I felt like the black complemented the full outfit a lot better compared to the brown boot. So we stuck with the Soderbergh boots, which I styled in the first outfit. And then we have these beautiful Bolin leather trousers by Rick Owens. I got these for a steal. They were like down 80% or 85% at work. And actually what happened was one of my clients ended up returning his size, and we were the same size, and I went ahead and I copped them right away. And it's funny enough, he returned them after like 3 weeks. So I thought he was keeping them, and he was telling me, man, I think I'm gonna keep these. And then last minute he was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna return them. And as soon as they got back to the warehouse, I copped, and I'm so happy to have these in my wardrobe. I went ahead and I got them hemmed. So speaking of hemming, you know, trousers, jeans, whatever it is, these ones, for example, I had to definitely hem because, as you guys know, Rick Owens' length is usually always a bit ridiculous. Some people prefer to like just drag them, which I don't honestly suggest, but to each their own. For me, I would always say, like, when it comes to Rick flare jeans, old trousers, whether it's the Bolin or the Geth, it's much better if you get them hemmed and have them sit right by the heel of your shoe. I personally think that looks a lot better. And then in terms of accessories, kept it pretty simple. We have just this keychain right here and the Nollis belt once again. And for the shirt, so the shirt, I think I'm gonna give mixed reviews when it comes to this shirt, man. This is the ERD print shirt in a size XXL. I mean, listen, I know ERD prices are crazy, and to be honest, I would never ever encourage any of you guys to purchase ERD if you're still like just grinding, working. As I like to mention in these videos, guys, a lot of these pieces, I get them at a good discount. I have an allowance. So a lot of the times I'm able to purchase certain things, you know, at a much cheaper price, you know, due to my work, obviously. So ERD long sleeve shirt, fits perfectly. I mean, I still don't own any ERD pieces, but this might have to be my first one, man. And it goes so well with this hat. And this hat I actually picked up in Paris during Paris Fashion Week at L'Éclaireur, one of my favorite spots to go shop at whenever I'm out there. And this is a Hero Key hat, and honestly happy to have this in my wardrobe. And then I went ahead and threw on my Cobra sunglasses. All right, next outfit. I don't know what number this is, but we have another outfit with the khaki jeans, which honestly, guys, like I said, these are gonna be my go-to this fall. We paired it with the Soderbergh boots once again. Honestly, I'm trying to pair it with the brown boots, but I just find so far right now, these jeans look really good with these Soderbergh boots. It just sit perfectly on the boot, and it kind of gives like a nice contrast between the beige jeans and the black boots. On top, we went ahead and threw on the Pally t-shirt. This Pally t-shirt, I was actually wearing it a lot during the summer hot days like June and July, and I was able to pair it with so many things like my jeans, my shorts, and even my sweatpants. It's just a nice simple tee. I like the details on it with the little slit here. And for the belt, decided to go with the Nollis belt once again. It just works really well. Like the black with the black boots, the gold with the keychain, and I just think the contrast just brings the outfit all together really well, at least in my opinion. I have this little bag. This one I just pulled for my girl, but it's a nice little bag. You can just throw on like your phone, whatever, if you have an iPad and going to work somewhere, maybe at a coffee shop. And for the accessories, we stuck with my usual Emmanuel Bicocci accessories with the Bottega rings. I've introduced it to a lot of my clients and I see them wearing it up to now. So really good sterling silver. If you guys are interested, check out the brand. It's Emmanuel Bicocci. I think everything is made in Italy. And to finish off the look, I wanted to kind of do a full look. So obviously I could have just done the t-shirt with the pants and it would look really good for the summer. But obviously it's starting to get a little bit cold, and I decided to throw on just like a simple vest to, I guess in a way, like accentuate the look or bring a little bit more styling to the look, right? So this vest is by Carmel Young. I worked with them a few years ago and they sent me this vest. Love the color, and it's just a nice piece to have in my wardrobe and layer every now and then. I felt like with the ACNE jeans that I showed you guys on my first or second outfit, it was just a little bit too dark. When I was editing, I was like, okay, you know what? I need to do another outfit showcasing the ACNE jeans and how well they fit. So I decided to do this second outfit again, styling a vest with a t-shirt. So we're gonna start off with the ACNE jeans once again. So if I move back a little bit, you can kind of see the fit. Fits perfectly. These are a size 33 waist and 32 length. And again, like I said in the other outfits, you can see that the jeans sit perfectly at the bottom of the shoe, so they're not dragging, but they're also not too short, which for me I usually prefer. With regards to the boots, we have this pair of boots that I haven't worn in a while or styled on this channel in quite some time. These are the Junya Watanabe women's pair of shoes that I picked up a couple years ago from a thrift store. I randomly found them, and every now and then I get to wear them with some of my trousers, but they fit perfectly. And honestly, I was gonna do a black pair of boots, but I think these silver with the silver belt kind of bring the outfit together pretty well. So let me know what you guys think, if you would rather do like a black pair of boots or the silver with the jeans. I actually really like the silver with the jeans now that I'm kind of looking at it. It looks really good. Moving on, we have just a simple t-shirt by Uniqlo. These are my go-to t-shirts. I think I talked about this in the previous video on how I usually pick these up every year. I'll get like 2 or 3 and just like rotate them. It's funny enough, it's like you can use these t-shirts for pretty much anything, honestly. Sometimes I've even taken them to the gym. They just fit perfectly and they work really well with vests. This vest is a vest that I thrifted back in, I think it was in Paris. The thrift store is called Marché Noir. So if you guys are ever out there, definitely make sure to check it out. It's a perfect piece for the fall season. Just a nice, simple vest with slight details. And then we threw on my pin with the belt, the newless belt, which I'm getting a lot of wear in this video. And to finish off the look, we just went with some sunglasses and a hat. That's it on the outfit, and I think that is going to conclude today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.